Welcome. Today we're diving into MySQL, one of the most popular open-source database management systems in the world. Whether you're a beginner or brushing up your skills, this video will walk you through essential MySQL concepts, commands, and features. We'll explore how MySQL fits into the broader SQL family, its advantages, and how you can use it to manage data efficiently. By the end, you'll have a solid grasp of MySQL's core functionalities and how to apply them in real-world scenarios. Let's get started by understanding what SQL and MySQL are all about. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. It's a standardized language used to access and modify data in relational databases. SQL is the backbone of many database management systems, including MySQL, PostgreSQL, Oracle SQLite, and Microsoft SQL Server. With SQL, you can create, read, update, and delete data, making it essential for anyone working with databases. MySQL is a specific implementation of SQL known for its speed, reliability, and open-source nature. Now, let's see what makes MySQL stand out among other SQL-based systems. MySQL is open source and free to use, making it accessible for individuals and businesses alike. It's lightweight and portable, running smoothly on various operating systems like Linux, Windows, and Mac. Security is a top priority with password protection and robust access controls. MySQL supports connectivity with multiple programming languages through APIs, making it versatile for developers. It's also a key component of popular web platforms like LAMP and WIMP, powering countless websites and applications worldwide. SQL commands in MySQL are grouped into several categories. DDL, or Data Definition Language, includes commands like create, alter, and drop, which define and modify database structures. DML, or Data Manipulation Language, covers select, insert, delete, and update for handling data. DCL, or Data Control Language, manages permissions with commands like grant and revoke. Finally, Transactional Control Language commands like commit and rollback help manage database transactions. Understanding these categories helps you organize your database tasks efficiently. MySQL supports a variety of data types to store different kinds of information. Numeric types like integer and SMLint handle whole numbers, while float and decimal manage real numbers with decimals. Date and time types such as date and time store temporal data in specific formats. For text, char and varchar are used, with char for fixed-length strings and varchar for variable length. Choosing the right data type ensures your database is efficient and accurate. Start working in MySQL. You first create a database using the create database command. Once created, you select it with the use command. For example, create database db1 creates a new database named db1, and use db1 switches your session to that database. You can view all available databases with the show database command. This structure helps keep your data organized and accessible. Tables are the core of any database. In MySQL, you create tables with the create table command, specifying columns, data types, and constraints. For example, create table emp and pid integer name char30, salary decimal 72, designation char30 creates an employee table. To view a table structure, use the describe or desc command. This helps you verify your table's design before adding data. Adding data to your tables is done with the insert command. You can insert a single record, multiple records, or specify only certain columns. For example, insert into emp values 1 Tina 45,678 manager adds 1 employee. To insert multiple records, separate them with commas. If you only want to insert in specific columns, list them in the command. Unspecified columns will take default or null values. View data in your tables, use the select command. Select from emp displays all columns, while select name designation from emp shows only specific columns. You can also perform calculations like select 2*3 or add values to columns temporarily. Select is the most commonly used command for retrieving and analyzing data in MySQL. Where clause lets you filter records based on conditions. For example, select from emp where name equals Tina shows only records where the name is Tina. You can use relational operators like equals and to refine your search. Logical operators like and or and not allow for more complex conditions, such as finding employees with a salary above 48,000 and not named Tina. Between and in are powerful keywords for filtering data. Between checks if a value falls within a range, like select from emp where salary between 45,000 and 55,000. In checks if a value matches any in a list, such as select from emp where designation in manager, clerk. These keywords make your queries more flexible and efficient. Like operator helps you search for patterns in text. Use % to match any substring, such as select from emp where name like m% to find names starting with m. The underscore matches a single character, useful for finding names of a specific length or pattern. Pattern matching is great for flexible searches in your data. Null represents missing or undefined data in MySQL. To find records with null values, use select from emp where designation is null. This is useful for identifying incomplete data or fields that need updating. Remember, null is different from an empty string or 0, it means no value has been assigned. To display only unique values in a column, use the distinct keyword like select distinct designation from emp. If you want to show all values including duplicates, use the all keyword. Select all designation from emp. These commands help you analyze your data for uniqueness or frequency of values. MySQL makes it easy to work with dates and times. Use select curDate to get the current date and select curTime for the current time. These functions are helpful for tracking when records are created or updated and for building time-based queries in your applications. You can copy data from one table to another using insert into Notable Select from table where condition. For example, to add employees with a salary less than 50,000 to a new table, use insert into emp2 select from emp where salary 50,000. This is useful for data migration or creating backups. To modify data, use the update command. For example, update emp set salary equals salary plus 200, increases all salaries by 200. To remove records, use delete from emp where designation equals analyst. These commands let you keep your data current and relevant. The alter command lets you add, modify, or rename columns in existing tables. For example, alter table emp add phone integer 10 adds a phone column. You can also change column names or sizes. Alter is essential for adapting your database structure as requirements evolve. Order by sorts your results in ascending or descending order, like select emp name from emp order by emp name desk. Group by group similar data often used with aggregate functions. For example, select name sum sal from emp group by designation shows total salary by designation. These tools help you organize and summarize your data effectively. Aggregate functions like avg, sum, max, min, and count help you analyze groups of data. For example, select count distinct salary from emp counts unique salaries. These functions are often used with group by to generate reports and insights from your data. View is a virtual table created from a select query. Use create view name as select to define it. Views help restrict data access and simplify complex queries. Aliases give temporary names to tables or columns, making queries easier to read. For example, select customer id as CI'd from emp. Both features enhance your database's usability and security. It's important to distinguish between similar commands. DDL commands like alter and drop change the structure of tables, while DML commands like update and delete modify the data itself. Where filters individual rows, HAVING filters groups. Order by sorts data, group by group similar records. Understanding these differences ensures you use the right command for each task. Congratulations, you've covered the essential concepts and commands of MySQL, from creating databases and tables to filtering, sorting, and analyzing data. With this foundation, you're ready to build and manage robust databases for any project. Keep practicing these commands, explore more advanced features, and you'll become a MySQL pro in no time. Thanks for watching and happy coding.